Coming up this week on the OK Bloomer podcast.
I'll tell you what, Simon. If
What's up, buddy?
we ever have the opportunity to meet Mayim Bialik and interview her for the show, we will drench ourselves in water first as a tribute to your wife.
Don't know about the future. Don't.
They don't care about the future, because they live it in the past. Sal and Curtis are taking all 5 seasons of Blossom to task. You'll laugh, you'll cry, you'll be weak in the knees. This show's got more range than this on the keys. Only gal in the house, and that's how she goes. One brother was a junkie, and the other one was. Weekly lessons coming fast in the Russo flat. Blossom's teenage girl problems are as big as her hat. So take your opinionations and make them shine. It's the OK Bloomer podcast, and it's about damn time.
Don't know. Don't know. Don't know. Don't know.
You're watching a very special episode of the OK Bloomer podcast. Sal, Accardo, Curtis Anderson, and a very special guest. We're going to learn something today. Ladies and gentlemen, Shaw TV alumni, Simon Hiatt. This is like a mini reunion right here. When is the last time you two were, well, you're not in the same place.
We're not.
When is the last time you two were actually in the same place?
Oh my gosh.
Or chatted?
It's been several years.
Oh, it has been a while. It's been too long, Simon.
It's been way too long.
Yeah. It was one of the times that I came back to visit.
I saw you one of those. Miss you, brother.
Yeah, me too, man. It's great to see you.
Good to see you.
Simon knows, but I'll catch everybody up. So during COVID lockdown, Sal and I started a Blossom Review audio-only podcast to kill the time when it appeared on Disney Plus one day after making fun of it without having watched it all those years at Shaw. You may have recalled many times we'd go, whoa, or hum the theme song. So we thought, you know what? We're not doing anything. Let's dive into it. Let's just immerse ourselves in all things Blossom.
Brilliant.
And then it died once we all went back to work and started working opposite shifts. And then when this amazing facility opened its doors and its arms to us, and the wonderful Gary Nickel was like, what are you going to bring to the table? I was like, we got to get out the old defibrillator and bring the Blossom, the OK Bloomer podcast back to life and use video this time. And one of the first times we came and taped, we were passing each other like ships in the night. And you were like, Blossom? I have a great Blossom story, and it has taken us months, but let's go. Simon Hiatt's
diving in
Blossom story on a very special episode of OK Bloomer.
I'm pumped, man.
I hope at the end we feel like we've learned a lot and we've grown through this process. Yes. Yeah. Okay.
And someone's going to find marijuana in my backpack.
Well, that goes without saying.
It's Gary's.
So we're going back to the year 2014. 11 years ago, if I've done that math correctly.
2014, yeah.
I have been with my then girlfriend, now wife, for 8 or so months. We got together the previous summer. We've decided we're going to take our first vacation ever together.
You can keep talking into the mic. I'm watching you on
TV.
No, that's okay. It's first day in front of a microphone.
How does this work?
The format's a little odd. We're not used to
I know.
So.
We're kind of crammed into a corner
and
here.
I will listen.
Okay. So we decide
over here, by the way.
we're going to go to California. We're going to go to the greater Los Angeles area. One of my best friends in the world lives down there. We're going to go see him. We're going to go see, not surprisingly, a baseball game. We're going to go to Hollywood. And the whole genesis of this idea was I was going to try to take my wife to a live taping of The Big Bang Theory. Now, here's the thing. My wife loves The Big Bang Theory. Before we got together, I don't think I'd actually ever seen an episode of it. I've now probably seen them all. It's fine. My wife loves The Big Bang Theory, so I do all this research. I figure it out. I think I'm going to got to get online, got to be there at 8 in the morning and log in and get the tickets, and I did it, and I didn't get tickets.
Oh.
It's the story's a little bit longer than that, but it's not especially interesting. So, but that's the main point. We weren't able to go to the live taping of Big Bang Theory, and I thought, oh well, that's a bummer because that would have been really nice, and she would have been impressed by.
But you still got to do all the things you wanted to do.
Still got to go to see some baseball.
Okay, anyway.
Don't you worry about that.
Continue.
So among the many things we did on that trip is we're gonna go to Universal Studios, which because that's another thing. Yeah, absolutely, it's amazing. So all right, we're gonna go on whatever X day it is. The night before, I'm online. It's like, hey, let's find out what's happening at Universal Studios tomorrow, because sometimes there are different things. at this time, I don't know if it still happens, one of those entertainment shows, something, Entertainment Today, whatever. The one that Mario Lopez from
Yes.
Saved by the Bell used to be on. Anyhow,
Sounds
they
about right.
shoot a thing there every day where they interview celebrities here at Universal Studios. It's like, oh, hey, that's kind of fun. I wonder if it's anyone interesting that's coming tomorrow. It's Mayim Bialik.
Wow.
Mayim Bialik's going to be on there from The Big Bang Theory. So I think, well, okay, that's a pretty good consolation
That's
prize.
a great plan B.
I would say
Yeah,
so.
absolutely.
Randomly.
For sure.
All right. So I tell my wife, hey, or actually, she's still my girlfriend at the time. Here's the thing. I wanted to take you to a Big Bang taping. Sorry, it didn't work out. But tomorrow we can go and hang out and maybe meet Mayim Bialik. I didn't know. I didn't know if it was going to be all like blocked off or whatever. We go there. First of all, we get there in the morning. You do all the stuff you do. Then we go to the Water World ride?
Yes, absolutely.
Water World ride. It's interesting
Amazing.
to me that they've made a ride or stage spectacular based on one of the most spectacular movie failures of all time. That's beside the point. We don't have time for that part of this today.
It's kind of inspiring to me.
Fair point. So something you need to keep in mind is at Waterworld, there is a great deal of water involved. There is a splash zone, and we didn't
That
really
checks out.
understand. Sorry, what's that, Sal?
I said that checks out.
Yeah, it makes sense. It's on brand, as the kids
Yeah.
say. So it's like, are we going to sit in the splash zone? Of course we're going to sit in the splash zone. Come on, how bad can it be? So the Waterworld show starts. We get
Something you can
completely
also
drenched.
say at a Gallagher concert.
Yes, exactly. There was no watermelon involved in Waterworld.
Ah, what are you
There
gonna
was
do?
a significant amount of water.
Mhm.
We both got completely drenched, and then like 3 minutes later, it's time to make our way over to the part where the Mayim Bialik thing is happening. Mayim Bialik comes up on stage. She does her interview. It's great. She says her piece, and then afterwards, it's like, oh, I wonder if she's gonna like come over and say hi to people because there's a bunch of people all hanging around saying, Maya, Maya, Maya.
Yeah.
And she does. She wanders by. She comes on by, and she stops, and she like signs autographs, and she takes pictures. And
She's
so
for the people.
for the people, exactly. So she says, so I say to my wife, hey, let's get a picture of you and Mayim Bialik. And my wife says, I'm soaking wet. My hair is all plastered to my face. I look terrible. I don't really want a photo with Mayim Bialik. And I'm like, it's Amy Farrah Fowler from The Big Bang Theory and Blossom, by the way. How are you not doing this? She's like, all right, fine. So I forced her to get a photo with Mayim Bialik. She chatted very briefly. I got, oh, this is another thing. I meant to bring something for her to sign. But, because I found out the night before, it just didn't happen.
Yeah.
So I got her to sign our Universal Studios ticket for the day, which actually works out nicely because now I can always remember exactly what day that happened because it's on the ticket. Got a photo of my wife, and
Very
that's
cool.
and now this is the framed photo.
Whoa,
There
no
she is
way.
soaking wet.
My wife completely soaking wet, a picture she really doesn't like, and the signed photo of Mayim Bialik. Oh, Gary's
gonna
gonna
get
hop in and
Amazing.
and we're gonna.
Love
It's
it.
coming into
Let's
your
give
living
the old
room.
autofocus
Yeah.
run for its money. There it is.
Oh, wow.
There it is.
Look at that.
That's phenomenal.
Yeah.
Well, I'll tell you what, Simon. If
What's up, buddy?
we ever have the opportunity to meet Mayim Bialik and interview her for the show, we will drench ourselves in water first as a tribute to your wife.
It's
Absolutely.
the way to
We
go.
will.
Absolutely.
Yes.
Yeah.
That-
So
Go ahead. No.
nope. So one of the funny side notes, end notes, PSs to this whole story is it's for the next week or two. We were like, I wonder when we're gonna they'll post this online. Let's check it out. Never showed up. Never showed up. Never showed up. And then it was I don't know if this is something that you guys have addressed on OK Bloomer, but Mayim Bialik has some controversial opinions in real life.
What? Are you serious?
It's true.
I did.
They're
Sal,
not
did
like-
you know this?
They're not like outrageous.
Yeah, I knew a little bit about it. We've talked about it a while ago, but
Yeah.
I don't
nothing
think
like.
we have. Like way back.
Oh, okay. Yeah, when we were audio only, I'm sure it was brought up.
Yeah.
But yeah, I haven't really delved too deep into it.
And my recollection
what
of
her
it is that although we couldn't hear the interview super well, just because it's, they're doing it for TV. They're not really doing it for
Yeah.
a live audience. But I think she kind of delved into some of the territory and some of her more controversial opinions. And so I'm guessing that interview never actually ended up seeing the light of day, which is too bad because we were like right there in the background. And I was like, okay, using the TV background I have, it's like camera there, camera there, camera there. Let's stand somewhere where we
Yes.
can see all 3 cameras at the same time. We're guaranteed to
Right.
be in the
Maybe
whole
the
thing.
dripping couple was distracting to the viewers.
Possibly.
I'm fascinated
That's entirely
by this.
possible.
Like, what on like the global warming isn't real to like the Holocaust never happened. Where are we with
It's-
Mayim?
I mean, I think it's closer to the first one.
Okay, well, that's good.
But
That's good. 'Cause
yeah,
I feel like we
Yeah.
would have been talking about this constantly, Sal, if we knew she was like straight up nuts.
I don't want to get too much into what I think it is because
Might be.
we might be straying into libel territory.
Yes.
Then I don't need her goons coming
Exactly.
after
Yeah.
me. But
Right.
I think that ship
Yeah.
may have sailed over on the old OK Bloomer podcast, but we won't drag you down with us, Simon.
anyhow, that was
Yeah.
the story
That's
of
an
how
amazing
I
story.
met Mayim Bialik.
So
and-
somewhere there's lost media, there's lost footage out
Yeah.
there of Blossom ruffling feathers while the future Hyatts are standing there soaking wet
Yep,
and soaking in some crazy
Ooh.
theories.
nicely done.
Thank you. You know
Yeah.
what else, Simon? You mentioned
And Mario Lopez is pissed.
yeah, Mario Lopez wants nothing about that. He was doing push-ups in anger that night after she ruined
Yeah,
it.
right?
We just recently, I'm trying to think of how this is going to air. It may have been last week's episode of the OK Bloomer podcast, episode 50. We talked about a surprise appearance by the guy who plays Zach Morris.
Whoa.
Suddenly out of nowhere, Six has a boyfriend. Never seen him before, but the episode starts where she's like, I'm going to lose my virginity to my boyfriend tonight. And Blossom was like, are you sure he doesn't just want you for sex? And she's like, no, he's a good guy. And then in the car, who sits up? It's Zach Morris. And I thought that was the best casting because he's a jerk on Saved by the Bell,
Sure.
right? Yeah.
I guess.
Yeah.
I don't
And
know.
I said,
Mark Paul Gosselaar? Is
Yes.
that the name? Yeah, yeah.
and so
That's
Simon,
his
I
name, yeah.
said, so you're telling me Six has been saving her bell for Zach Morris? See, Sal, that's a funny joke. See, that's what I wanted.
Now this brings
I
up
got
sorry,
crickets
okay.
from the Phenom and Sal. I had to take like 3 runs of that before I got laughter. That is high comedy the whole family can enjoy, even if you're a climate denier.
Yeah,
Can
I
I
got
say-
nothing, man. It's still falling flat with me. I'm sorry.
I don't know if I've seen a full episode of Blossom in my life.
Yeah.
I apologize for that.
We
And
hadn't until we
yeah,
started
I
this
get it.
either.
My one memory of seeing
True.
like a scene of it was, and maybe you guys have seen this one, so tell me if this is something that actually happened in an episode or if it was a fever dream I had. There was an episode where the whole class was like coming back from a ski trip or something, and Blossom makes some sort of joke where it was like the hot guy had fallen asleep in his chair, so and she went and sat next to him and put her head on his shoulder so she could say she slept with him. And I was like,
Wow.
that's a pretty
No, that
adult
is-
joke for Blossom. So,
I
which
have yet to
also
get
make
there.
it makes me wonder if I'm making the whole thing up, but I don't think I am.
That may be some season 5 stuff. We'll
Maybe
see.
is that when they started working a little blue?
I don't know. We'll see.
Blossom After Dark.
No, that
wheels
sounds
came off
pretty on
quite
par
early.
for like a Blossom plot. Yeah.
They
Yeah, it
they
sounds-
they
it's-
rotate through writers week by week
Oh, yeah.
that write completely differently. It's actually been really fun to track because it's like, oh, this guy's writing. Okay, here comes Anthony's busty girlfriend for no reason. She's going to be front center this episode. So it must be like the writer's girlfriend or something. But yeah, we noticed that. We track that a lot. We're like, who's writing it? And there's a lot of really oddly sexist humor for a show that's like supposed to be empowering to
and-
teenage girls. There's a lot of like knocking down women for no reason.
Yes,
They just
early-
they just brought
early
in this
90s.
old man character. They're like, here's Grandpa Buzz, and he's like, hey, you frickin' feminists! I'm like, what are we doing here? See, Simon, your homework tonight is to go home and start in episode 1
All right,
and do the journey.
deal.
All right. No,
I don't recommend it.
I'm
But
gonna
I'll tell you
find-
what, if we flag an episode coming up called The Ski Trip, we should have Simon watch it and come back on.
Absolutely.
That's a great
then-
idea. I love
Okay,
it.
and we'll
Yeah.
find that media. I'll get on the dark web and find the lost interview
Yeah.
with Mayim. Okay.
20. I can tell you it was 2014.
Yeah.
May something. No, June.
Awesome.
something. Nope, April 24th.
Simon,
Do you like how I
Alright,
named
we're
every
on the
month
hunt.
there?
Simon, we got it.
April 24th.
I already forget.
2015.
Okay.
Not
Thank you so
2014.
much for being the second
Hey,
ever,
thank you.
the second ever guest on the OK Bloomer podcast.
I hope Mayim Bialik's the third.
Yeah, or she might be. Maybe we'll be on the way back from a ski trip together someday, her and I, and I'll pretend to sleep.
If we ever start an podcast.
Oh!
First guest.
Good to see you, Sal.
Yeah, you too, man. It's been way too long.
It's way too long.
Yeah.
All right, we got to make room for the
I'm
real
gonna-
show. This comes in the studio now. Enough
Yeah,
of this
they're all- they're like,
tomfoolery.
"What the fuck
Thank
are
you
these
so
guys
much,
doing?"
Simon. Absolute
Oh,
pleasure.
man, this was awesome. Thank you so much, Simon.
Team
Thanks,
Ramrod,
Sal.
right? Team Ramrod, Sal.
Yeah.
That's right. Yeah, we're back.
And I'm the Kingslayer now. That's my new nickname, by the way.
Why is that?
I just because I need a cool nickname.
Oh,
This will surprise
I
you.
didn't know
He
you could
gave
do
it to
that.
himself.
yeah. That's
It's gonna
that's the most
catch.
Curtis Anderson thing you could probably do.
We'll get into it next episode. But I shall
On
be
a
known
very
as the
special
Kingslayer
blossom.
from now on. Just heads up. Okay.
Don't know.
I'm gonna need that from you.
Don't know.